Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I just want to talk about the growing anyone but Lewis Hamilton and anti-Joshua Brigade. Now, over the last few weeks, unless you've been hiding on a rock, both of these individuals have come out with staunch views regarding the Black Lives Matter protest and have, as a result, had their fair share of stick from the British public and international, to be fair, for the comments that they've said, the viewpoints that they've held, and to be honest with you, a lot of it has been warranted. Me, myself, I did a video exposing the hypocrisy of them both, considering the success that they've had, the people who has paved the path for their success. And keep in mind that they are very young individuals. They're not old individuals. They're young individuals, rich individuals who I'm pretty sure could retire tomorrow and still live good. So a lot of people, regardless of race, ethnicity, would pretty much kill to be in their position. However, what I'm seeing, which is quite troubling, is not just the criticism for what they're saying, but it just seems to be outright hatred. Now, Lewis Hamilton has always been kind of a polarizing figure, even before this. But his latest comments have completely, in my mind, turned the tide from what could have been a, like Marmite, you either love him or you hate him, to pretty much, I would say 80% of the public, if probably not more, completely hate him, despise him, and have turned their back on him. Now, for me, in terms of their sporting endeavours, I am, and I still do support them both, because they represent GB. I want them to do well. Again, regardless of their political beliefs, their personal beliefs, it doesn't matter how much I disagree. However, what I'm seeing is every single time they do an interview, they put up a post, the sheer abuse that's leveled at them is interesting to say the least. And the question that I'm sitting back and I just wanted to pose is that what it took for them both to go from national heroes in people's eyes to now just contempt, outright contempt for them both? In every race that Hamilton goes into, here they come, the anyone but Hamilton Brigade, wishing that Verstappen, Bottas, anyone else gets the win. And also when it comes to anti-Joshua, his latest fight with Tyson Fury, everyone's wishing that Tyson Fury smashes him. Smashes him because of for white privilege, white supremacy, whatever it may be. It's just they're praying that Tyson Fury wins. Now, this is something which I've noticed in regards to Britain and how it reacts to athletes speaking out. Britain has it doesn't like it. The UK hates it when athletes dare to speak about anything else other than sticking to the script. If an athlete has a personal belief, a political system, and they try to espouse their belief system either on Twitter, through interviews, whatever avenues that they do, they immediately get cast aside and marginalized. Even when it comes to simple things like a dance. This is how it is in Britain. And this is how it can also be characterized as, why is it that in Britain we moan that there's no personality in these athletes, but when these athletes show their personality, we then say, oh, you should show up, you should only play football, you should only do this, you only should drive, we pay you to drive, nothing else. We bemoan them. So we bemoan them for showing their personality because either we don't like it, and then when they don't show their personality, we still don't like it. You can't win either way. Now, keep this in mind now, these individuals I'm talking about, Hamilton and anti-Joshua, and even just in general regards to athletes speaking out, neither of these people have got into trouble with the police. We talk about Joshua and Hamilton. They've not slept with any girlfriends or wives from what we currently know, because I guarantee if they have, it will be plastered all over the news, front and center. Yet these individuals are despised more than any British sporting hero that I know right now. I'm trying to think, if he was to give a rundown as to a general consensus of the British public on their most despised or hated athlete, top 5, I bet both of them will be in their top 5. Probably even top 3. But definitely top 5. Now again, I'm not defending what they've said, but I'm defending their right to say what they say. I think you should be able to criticise them honestly. But again, stick to the point, not the man. This is where it becomes, is it criticism or is it outright hatred? And this is what lends into the whole, is it because of, again, I don't want to go with the allergy phrase, but is it because of a certain hue, which is why they get more criticism, or is it justifiable criticism? Now, for me, what's so funny, and I'll wrap up with this, it's very telling that people who are, let's say, to the right, moan about the left being fragile in terms of people saying things that they don't agree with. And because of that, the cancel culture comes out into place because the left are synonymous with being woke, social justice warriors, etc., etc. So whenever the left don't like something, the right will always say, here they come again with their ad hominem attacks, criticizing everything, hating them just because of a different viewpoint, as if no one can have a different viewpoint from them without being cancelled. However, from what I'm seeing right now, the right, you look exactly the same. It seems to be both-sided, not one-sided. So I'll leave it like that. Thanks for listening, everyone. Until next time.